Hello, and welcome to Calendar Math with Mrs. Udoh. Today, our littles are going to explore 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, and 1 less on a hundreds chart. Our middles will look at perimeter, and our senior scholars will examine the area of a composite figure. All right, guys, let's begin. Do you know what month it is? We are currently in the very last day of this month. Last month was March. Tomorrow will be May. What month is it? That's right. We are in the month of April. Do you know what today is? We are almost at the end of the school week. What day is it? That's right. Today is Thursday. Well, if today is Thursday, what was yesterday? You got it. Yesterday was Wednesday. Well, if yesterday was Wednesday and today is Thursday, what will tomorrow be? That's right. Tomorrow will be Friday. Tomorrow is also Challenge Day. Let's take a look at our calendar. Remember, our calendar assigns one number to every day of the month. Our calendar looks so full. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. What number comes after 29? That's right. Today is day 30. There are 30 days in the month of April. Let's say the date together. Remember, when we say the day, we start with the day of the week, then we say the month, the date, and then the year. Here we go. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Let's do it again. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Great job. All right, littles, it's your turn. Our number of the day is 30, and we are going to look at this number and figure out what number is 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, and 10 less, and we're going to use our 50s chart. All right, we are going to start by placing our number in the middle. Our number for the day is 30. I've circled it on our 50s chart so that you can see it. All right, so let's use our number 30 to find out what number is 1 less, 1 more, 10 less, and 10 more. In order to find the number that is 1 less, we are looking for the number that appears right in front of it. It is the number that is to the left of our number on our 50s chart. Do you see it? That's right. The number that is 1 less than 30 is 29. What about the number that's 1 more? Well, usually when we're looking for the number that's 1 more, it'll be the number that is right behind it or the number that is immediately to the right. Oh my, there's nothing there. We are at the end of a row. So if we're at the end of the row, Where do you think we're going to find the number that's one more? That's right. We have to go down to the next row. So what number is one more than 30? That's right. It's the number 31. Well, now let's think about 10 less. Where can I find the number that is 10 less than 30? That's right. It's right above it in our chart. What number is that? You guessed it. It's the number 20. Well, we found 10 less. Where do we find 10 more? That's right. The number that's 10 more is right below our number on our chart. What number is that? You got it. It's the number 40. Great job, littles. All right, middles, it's your turn. Today we are going to calculate perimeter. Our number of the day is 30. Let's take a look at our problem. It says, Miss Rich's rectangular garden has a perimeter of 30 feet. If the length of her garden is 6 feet, what is the width? Well, first, what is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around a shape. And so my friend here, Perry the perimeter bug, said that he loves to run bug races around the bug racetrack. Look at how Perry runs. He goes all the way around the outside of the shape. When we find perimeter, we do the exact same thing. We go all the way around the outside of the shape, and we do that by adding up the sides. Let's see if we can use what we learned about the perimeter to find out the information that we need for Miss Rich's garden. So, again, Miss Rich's garden is a rectangle, and has a perimeter of 30 feet. The length of her garden is 6 feet. What is the width? Well, let's start by thinking about what we already know. We know that the length of Miss Rich's garden is 6 feet, and if it is a rectangle, that means that at least 2 of the sides are 6 feet long. If 2 of the sides are 6 feet long and we add them together, we know that 6 plus 6 is 12. Well, if I know that the length of 2 of the sides together is 12, how can I use this information to find the width? That's right, I can subtract 12 from 30. If I subtract 12 from 30, I get 18. So that tells me that the width of both sides is 18. How would I figure out the width of one side? You guessed it, I have to divide 18 in half. So 18 divided by 2 is 9, meaning that the width of Miss Rich's garden should be 9 feet. Well, let's check our work. If I take my first side and it's 6 feet, I've got another side that is 9 feet, another side that is 6 feet, and then the final side that is 9 feet. This should be what Miss Rich's garden looks like. Well, let's check our math. Perry the perimeter bug told us that we have to add up all of the sides. So let's do that. We're going to add 6 plus 9 plus 6 plus 9. What happens if I add 6 plus 9? That's right, 6 plus 9 is 15. Well, let's look at the other 6 plus 9. What happens when I add that? You got it, it's also 15. Well, what am I going to do with these two 15s? There you go. We're going to add them together. And 15 plus 15 is what? You got it, 30 feet. Therefore, we are correct in saying that the width of Miss Ridge's garden is 9 feet. Great job, middles. All right, senior scholars, it's your turn. Today, we are going to look at the area of a composite figure. And our number of the day is also 30. Here is your problem. Mrs. Udoh is buying square tiles for her kitchen counter. The counter is an irregular shape. If Mrs. Udoh purchases tiles to cover 30 square feet of space, will she have enough tile? All right, so let's take a look at the counter. I think the buzzword that we need to focus on here that was mentioned in our objective for today is area. Well, what exactly is area? To find the area, we have to multiply for a rectangle its length and its width. So let's see if we can multiply the length and the width to find the area of our shape. Well, this shape looks quite different than the one that was in our picture. How do you think I'm going to find the area of this shape, being that it's not a rectangle? That's right, I'm going to break this shape into smaller pieces that are rectangles. How many pieces do you think I need to break it into? That's right, we can cut this shape into 3 different pieces, each giving us rectangles. I've named each of my rectangles A, B, and C. Now, what do you think we're going to do? That's right, we're going to find the area of each of those rectangles. Let's look at rectangle A. Rectangle A has a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a width of 1, 2. And so what is the area of rectangle 1? That's right, we multiply 4 times 2 to get an area of 8 square feet. Great job. Well, what about rectangle B? You guessed it, we're going to multiply 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 times 6. Well, what does that give you? Exactly. 3 times 6 is 18. And so rectangle B has an area of 18 square feet. What do you notice about rectangle C? That's right, it's the exact same size as rectangle A. Therefore, we're also going to multiply 4 times 2, and our area of rectangle C is also 8. Does this give us our answer? No, not quite. Well, what is it that we need to do to finish this problem? Remember, we're looking for the total area. And what does total tell us to do? That's right, we need to add up all of these areas. Well, let's try that. 8 plus 18 plus 8 equals 34 square feet. Are we done? No, we're not. Let's go back to the problem. The problem says that Miss Udoh is buying square tiles for her kitchen counter, that the counter is in a regular shape, which we've tackled, but it also asks if Miss Udoh purchased tiles to cover 30 square feet of space, will she have enough? Well, how many square feet do we need to cover? That's right, we need to cover 34 square feet. If Miss Udoh only bought 30 square feet of tiles, does she have enough? You're right, she doesn't. Well, how many more square feet of tiles does she need? Exactly. She needs 4 more square feet because 34 minus 30 equals 4. So our answer is that Mrs. Udoh does not have enough square tiles. She needs 4 more square feet. Great job, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Calendar Math with Mrs. Udoh. Tomorrow is challenge day, and I look forward to shouting out all of the students who correctly answered last week's challenge, as well as presenting the next one to you. See ya.